Hello, hello.
It's working?
Here at Binge Pipe, we realize we're not the biggest streaming service, but we are the one you're stuck engaging with at the moment. So maybe we can all just take a minute and get over ourselves. Binge Pipe isn't any more impressed by you than you are by it. Looking to become a professional live streamer? It's never been easier thanks to the Binge Pipe Streamer program. Just listen to these satisfied streamers.
I couldn't believe how easy it was to stream with Binge Pipe.
It was like super easy to get started.
There was almost no setup.
There was literally no setup.
No complicated sign-up process, you just click a button and stream.
Sometimes I was streaming without even clicking the button.
I'm not totally sure what that button does, actually.
I started out just streaming games, but now I can't stop streaming.
Seriously? I can't stop streaming. How do I turn this off?
I think I'm streaming right now.
The eye of Binge Pipe is unblinking.
I unplugged my webcam, but the light's still on. I put it in a drawer, but it's still weird.
It's very weird.
Super weird.
It's uncomfortable and weird.
Binge Pipe Streamer program. If you're listening to this, it's already too late. You want more Binge Pipe programming, tough guy? How about...
Deep in the American South, there was a town with a secret.
Excuse me, can we ask you about the body found in Walter Creek?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
A secret nobody wanted to talk about.
There is no body in the creek. There's never been a body in the creek.
That's when a film crew discovered
Lies! It's all lies!
we were in the wrong town.
We don't even have a creek!
Coming this winter to Binge Pipe, true crime documentary bloopers.
When we went down into the basement, we found the shrine.
Binge Pipe is still contractually bound to bring you don't know Jack. Binge Pipe. The glitches make it folksy.
Hey, welcome to the game. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. Just letting you know I haven't been recast, no matter how many times I've suggested it. 2 players. Looks like you'll each have a 50% chance of having 0 fun. Okay, here we are. To get started, family game fight. If Romeo and Juliet competed on the set of Family Feud, what team would Romeo be playing on? The York family, the Montague family, the Capulet family, or the Lancaster family? And how do we do? Survey says... Survey says... Yes, Romeo was a Montague. A name? What's in a name? A rose by any other name would still get roasted by Steve Harvey.
Just didn't sound right when I said Romeo Montague.
Behold, names are a numbers game. What do you get when you add Octavia Spencer to Zachary Quinto, then multiply by Demi Lovato? 9, 6.5, 20, or 13.5?
I don't know what that is.
So what'd you pick? Insert banana peel sound effect. Octavia is derived from 8, and Quinto comes from 5, so 8 plus 5 is 13. Then multiply by Demi, which means half. 13 times half is 6.5. This also adds up to a buddy comedy that I would pay to see.
Lucky guess, totally.
Oh, here's a good one. I was enslaved by mad scientists, and judging by the movie sign, it's a dis or dat.
You can get with this, or you can get
I'm
with
going to
that.
read off 7 titles, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a B-movie spoofed by Mystery Science Theater 3000, or an erotic novel written by Whitney Fox. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between MST3K or an erotic novel. And you're both doing this together, so look alive. Ready? Good. Conquered by dragons. The sinister urge. The touch of Satan. My woolly mammoth boyfriend.
Fair.
I was a teenage werewolf. Saber-toothed lover.
You're still answering.
Billionaire mummy likes booty.
Happening.
Real bad. Just real bad.
Yeah, like, bullshit.
All right,
I didn't
let's
get
move
to answer
on.
The first 2 fucking questions of 7. There's probably 4 questions that I missed.
Here's one I like to call Charles Deep Sea Dickens. If you read a book about a sad yet street-smart sea urchin, he would most likely say, "Please, sir, have pity on me. I got no heart, mouth, feet, or anus." Hope you like what you picked. It'll get easier in time. Curious? Here it is. Sea urchins do not have a heart. But that doesn't mean they can't love. Love is universal. You know, like uni in sushi. No? Okay, never mind.
Question 5.
I call this one Go Against the Migraine. According to Matrix rules, based on its color, which pill should I swallow if I want to continue my blissful ignorance of illusion? Tylenol regular strength, Aleve, Motrin IB, or Advil? I love this part. What a pity. You will recover from this. This answer feels lonely. Aleve makes blue pills, which, according to the Matrix, is the pill sheep take to remain sheep. Here we go.
Well, I take the Advil gel.
Okay, let's continue this game.
They're not blue, they're green.
Say goodbye to round 1. How's everyone doing?
Advils are blue.
The gel?
These players are currently tied for the lead.
Sounds about right. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
You can take that to the bank.
Next, when you're here, you're damned. Let's say Greek mythic figure Tantalus is enduring his eternal punishment at an olive garden. What's the big difference in his never-ending pasta bowl? It's made out of people, it's always just out of reach, it tastes like ashes, or he can never stop eating it. So who got it? That happened to me once, and my Yelp review was scathing. As punishment, Tantalus stood beneath a branch of fruit that moved away when he reached for it.
Tantalize. I figured.
You want torture? Try getting a third helping of breadsticks on a Friday night. I can see them in the kitchen! There is no hiding from not a school for rude models. And uh-oh, chest strut fits lime floor.
Snickerish restroom.
Think fast on this one. The longer you take, the less cash you make. Okay, here it comes. Take a look at this gibberish phrase and tell me what popular phrase it rhymes with. Taut waif nor jerk. And don't let that punctuation fool you. Careful with this content. It should be viewed in private.
Oh. I can't type shit.
Let's see how you did. Player 2. Yeah, that checks out.
Not safe for
Well,
words.
at least one of you
Not
didn't
safe
fall
for
asleep.
For work.
Finally got
Moving
one of
right
those
along.
fucking
What
things.
the fuck was it again?
Not safe for work.
How'd you get that out of the other thing?
It's
Ron
time for...
saying
Now, that's a complete breakfast.
jerk.
So, Count Chocula was chocolate flavored, and Booberry was blueberry, but... What the fuck was Frankenberry? Raspberry flavored, cherry flavored, strawberry flavored, or mint flavored?
Frankenberry?
Fuck knows. Probably
Okay, what'd you
not.
pick? You did a bad job.
Probably not.
Okay. Frankenberry was strawberry flavored cereal.
Seriously?
But the real scary spectacle would happen a couple
God.
hours later in my upstairs bathroom. Here we have sharing the future of content. And it sounds like I can take a little break here, I guess.
Because you seem obsessed with parts of the human body made of keratin, we think you'll be strangely attracted to winter's bone, good hair, the hills have eyes, or in the heart of the sea.
I think.
Okay, who chose what? You killed it. Your chances, I mean.
Good or bad, human hair is made of keratin. Rest assured, Binge Pipe will take good care of the keratin you have unknowingly provided to us.
Coming out of the hole, I should say. I'm not even out of there yet.
Question 10.
Next up, Spamalot was already taken. Get out your wallets. The creator of Hamilton is at it again. Suppose Lin-Manuel Miranda's next biographical hip-hop Broadway smash is about the inventor of Spam. What should be the opening chorus? My name is boy inventor Simon Spam. My name is pork genius Jay Hormel. My name is ham-obsessed Chef Boyardee. Or my name is meat magnet Charlie Feltman. Let's see who got it. Uh-oh, spaghetti no.
Chef
Jay
Boyardee.
Hormel is the father of American national treasure, Spam. And there's a million ways my creation can be used in budget-conscious recipes. Honestly, this show writes itself.
That's funny.
It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Famous speeches. I hope they still teach speeches in school. Good luck.
If all those fails, I just hit them all. All that screaming at me.
I don't need
See? And the other one wouldn't.
Nailed it.
You nailed something. Hey, listen.
Player two's got it.
I win.
Way to go, Player 2. Look at you walking around with a big win. Try not to overcompensate or people will think.
You don't know Jack! You're walking around.
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
My name is boy inventor Simon Spam. My name is pork genius Jay Hormel.
Binge Pipe, much to the chagrin of its board of directors, presents You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. If you want privacy, subscribe to a bookshelf.
I'm Cookie, and the spot where my intro joke usually goes has been sold by Binge Pipe to Flax & Myers Crude Oil. Flax & Myers. There's nothing funny about crude oil. Are you sure we're not playing poker? Because I see a pair of jokers. Yeah, we have some fun here. Okay, this is real now.
Because I got kicked out, and then when I went to join back in, it's doing whatever
First,
the fuck it wants
correct
to
me
do
if you're wrong. What's an insufferable yet accurate thing you could tell someone? The Arc de Triomphe is well, actually, St. Peter's Basilica is well, actually, the Fontana di Trevi is well, actually, or Brandenburg Gate is well, actually. Let's see how that shook out. The Fontana di Trevi, aka the Trevi Fountain, is a famous wishing well in Rome. But I'm assuming you tuned me out right after I said, well, actually, which is the healthy thing to do.
I just pointed and hit it.
Here's one for you. Warm, fuzzy Zellers. According to the official rules of golf, when are you allowed to artificially warm your balls? You can warm your balls before the round. You can warm your balls once during the round. Hey, you can warm your balls whenever you want. Or do not warm your balls, weirdo. Who picked what? Once per round. I can barely manage once per week. What were we talking about? To be fair, this certainly sounds like good advice. Correct answer, reveal yourself. You can warm your balls with an artificial device, but only before the round, not during. Let me check my score sheet. Golf question, check. Ball pun, check. Great, I'm pretty much at par. And now, our luxury line of spells. And get ready to do some shopping because it's time for Dis or Dat. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's something you can buy at Gwyneth Paltrow's online store Goop, or something you could buy in the Weasley's joke shop in Harry Potter. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between Goop or Weasley's Wizard Wheezes. And you're both doing this together, so focus up. All set? Here we go. Beauty dust. Peruvian instant darkness powder. 10-second pimple vanisher. Kid combing mist. Daydream charms. Psychic vampire repellent. You know poo. You really excel in the middle lane. Let's get on with it, shall we?
No one's getting screwed.
This one's called The Dessert That Dare Not Speak Its Name. It's true that we can't have our cake and eat it too, but let's say you wanted to eat your cake, then have it later. You have your reasons, okay? I'm no one to judge. In progression, how will your cake change its name before you can have it back? Cake bolus chyme poo, cake troche bile poo, cake amylase lipid poo, or cake glomblum cecum poo? Okay, let's take a look. Any last words? Too late. Here's the right one. After food is chewed, it's known as bolus. Then in the stomach, it becomes chyme before legally changing its name to poo. And the best part is, it's all yours. You can have it.
You should have known that, honey. You're full of shit.
Take a good look at syntax to the max. Grammatically speaking, what's a contraction? What's a contraction or question mark? What'd you guys pick? A contraction is when a noun and a verb combine and you replace the omitted letter with an apostrophe.
Grammar.
Round one is over. Hey, Binge Pipe, bring up that user data.
Currently, these players have the same number of points. Weird.
Yeah, I'll make a note of that. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round two.
We didn't approve this point structure, but okay.
Feast your eyes upon this. Cruel and unusual punishment. Whose torture game is on point? The executioner using the brazen bull, the executioner using the rack, the executioner using an Iron Maiden, or the executioner using the tub? Okay, let's take a look. Any medieval torturer knows that you slowly get roasted in the brazen bull, the rack pulls you apart, and the tub causes maggots to slowly eat you. But the Iron Maiden impales you with a lot of spikes.
We both knew that one, honey.
Yeah, we know medieval torture.
At Binge Pipe, we value your needs. Would you like a question where you don't count your chickens before they've hatched, or a question where you do count your chickens before they've hatched? Pick an option on your device now. Well, that was a waste of time. We'll pick one ourselves and ignore this chilling failure of the democratic process.
It always picks the other way.
How about this one? A question where you don't count your chickens before they've hatched. If you have 6 eggs and 3 chickens, how many chickens do you have? 3, 6, 9, or 1,200? So what'd you pick? Yeah, you have 3 chickens because I said you have 3 chickens. I write I'm not a chicken on all my eggs just as a reminder. I also write that on my bathroom mirror.
How many chickens do you have?
Yeah, it's just a trick one.
3.
Introducing for the true 90s kids. What's a sure sign that you were a 90s kid? An 1890s kid, that is. You blew your allowance on O. Henry bars. Your first Christmas gift was a package of Milk Duds. You were the first kid on your block with bit of honey, or you begged your parents for candy corn. Let's see who got it. Oh, hindsight. O. Henry bars, Milk Duds, and Bit of Honey were all invented in the 1920s. Candy corn, however, was introduced in the 1880s. Therefore, it's the only candy true 1890s kids would have begged their parents for.
Yeah!
But now millennials are killing the bland candy industry.
Like in this time.
Candy corn has been around forever.
Coming up next, type equals squiggly bracket writer, comma, archaic squiggly bracket. BingePipe acquired a ton of private user data, and now they need a little help making sense of it.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah,
Wanted, lyre accompanist for poetry. Wanted, activities for exile. Wanted, ladies for sex. Whose search history have we acquired? Aristotle, Rupi Kaur, Sappho, or Robert Frost?
So who got it?
Sappho is a lyric poet from ancient Greece who was exiled to Sicily. Her reputation with women on her home island of Lesbos led to the creation of the term lesbian.
Well, hold on. How do you spell that again? S-A-P-P-H-O. Okay, I'm just gonna bookmark that for later.
Lesbians.
Why not try Muppet Shade? I don't really get this one, so I'm guessing it's a meme. If Kermit the Frog were sipping so much tea he needed to move to the country that leads the world in tea production, where would he move? India, but that's none of my business. China, but that's none of my business. Sri Lanka, but that's none of my business. Or Kenya, but that's none of my Okay, what'd you pick? China leads the world in tea production by 1 million metric tons. India, Kenya, and Sri Lanka are second, third, and fourth, respectively. Kermit only drinks black tea because it's not easy finding green.
Trivia Pursuit fun. Yes, I remember.
You made it to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the cat... Oh, was I talking? Silly me. Here's your clue. Do not eat that. Choose the foods you should avoid for each situation. Good luck.
Take 6. I didn't know what they were and I got them. Dumb.
The winner!
Player 2 takes it!
At least I'm not in the minus. I have minus 9,000.
Well done, Player 2. You not only won this game, but you've won the thanks of a grateful nation, which is especially impressive considering...
You don't know Jack! Oh? Would you like me to get you some?
Thanks.
Start a new players here. See if anyone wants to join in.
Where? Is there anybody there? Hello.
Hi, I'm Mike Builder, CEO of Jackbox Games. Sorry, I mean VP of Binge Pipe Gaming. Everyone at what used to be Jackbox is thrilled to bring You Don't Know Jack to Binge Pipe. We've been working hard to make the best game possible, sometimes going weeks without sleep. And if the praise I've been getting from the invisible elves who live in my teeth is any indication, we've been very successful. But why stop there? Each time I take a sip of dark purple water from the Binge Pipe water cooler, I get a new $1 million game idea. Like Day Drinker, Pickle Police, Cyst Blaster 64, Toilet Race, Too Many Wedding Guests, Space Deniers, Dank Meme Summer Camp, Guess My Stepdad, Everybody Help Grandma, Gamblety Blamblety Duplety Dee Doo, and Wordspud 3. So if you love consumerism, keep your Binge Pipe subscription up to date, and who knows what you'll see next. I'm Mike Builder, and I'm saying this of Mike Builder's own free will.
The walls! They're bleeding!
Oh my god! The microwave screen just told me the time and date of my death!
You know, Coop, I thought my wall thing was pretty scary. You didn't have to one-up me.
Now streaming, an original horror film about a couple who moves into a haunted house way too early in their relationship.
We should leave. Unless you don't want to.
No, we'll do whatever you want to do.
Well, I want you to make a decision.
Whoa. Hold on. I picked dinner last night.
Their lack of communication is downright scary.
I need to get out of here. I'm going to my book club.
I'll go with you.
Leave. Leave room for your...
There are traditional streaming services, and then there's Binge Pipe. What's the difference? How is Binge Pipe superior? Is Binge Pipe even a real streaming service? Why so many questions? Is it hot in here? What's that over there?
Talk? Talk to who?
Wouldn't they?
They wouldn't necessarily. Maybe they're just shy. Shy people.
Well, they gotta get over it.
I'm a single parent.
I'm a bit of a scamp.
I'm just your average consumer.
We are Binge Pipe!
Prepare your body for enjoyment with this upcoming Binge Pipe programming.
Go, Mayor!
Go!
Some users say the Binge Pipe menu screen is too interactive. Binge Pipe is proud to be voted number 1, 137th in customer service.
Why you leave? God is Suji. Why are you so cunty?
Why did you say that?
Binge Pipe offers a new service where we explain to your mom what happened in the part of the show she was watching after she fell asleep.
So who is he?
Her son.
Oh, wait, what now?
What do you remember?
I remember a party. For the one guy?
That's her son.
Is he the handsome one?
Yes.
With the beard?
No. Wait. No.
I'm confused.
Binge Pipe. We're patient. Going outdoors has become obsolete thanks to these Binge Pipe programs.
Welcome back to the next Sound Effects star. Up next is Randall Smith, a contestant who has a powerful story about redemption.
My name is Randall Smith, and when I was 4 years old, my dad got killed by a cartoon character wielding a giant mallet. I was in the other room at the time and heard everything. From that point on, I decided...
Binge Pipe would like to express its deep regret for investing in You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, our CEO, is a terrible little man who thinks he's doing good.
I'm cooking Masterson, and I'm eating a hard-boiled egg. Guess I'm the third wheel. So, what are you guys up to? All right, here goes nothing.
Time for question 1.
To begin with, the young and the vestless. If millennials were blamed for the demise of trebuchets, what headline would you see? Millennials are killing the girdle industry. Millennials are killing the boulder hurling industry. Millennials are killing the horse carriage industry. Or millennials are killing the sundial industry. Okay, who chose what? That's correct, for a totally different question. Used in medieval times, the trebuchet, or trebuchet, was a weapon used to hurl huge boulders. They were very popular with baby boomers.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Let's try. I read 10 books this year, but they all involved finding Waldo. Everyone seems so focused on the where, but I'm going to ask a question other people seem to overlook. Who is Waldo? A mysterious loner created by Beatrix Potter, a wandering enigma created by Maurice Sendak, a complicated man created by P.D. Eastman, or a lost soul created by Martin... Let's see how that shook out. Martin Handford is the creator of Where's Waldo. Some mornings, Waldo looks into the mirror and sees himself, but other times he sees a guy who looks like him but isn't wearing glasses, or a barber pole that just got thrown in there to mess with him.
Why don't we do it with free?
Try this on for size. Press A to get into formation, and find your respawn point because it's a dis or dat. I'm going to read 7 names. For each, I want you to tell me if it's a Beyoncé song, an ESRB-rated video game, or both. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between Beyoncé, a video game, or both. And you're both doing this together, so pay attention. Here it comes. The Last of Us. End of time. Survivor. A Way Out. Halo. Destiny. EXO. I wouldn't put this on your LinkedIn profile. But player 1, you couldn't have done much worse.
I don't know Beyonce songs.
Binge Pipe hurts when you hurt.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Using the screw makes it harder for your opponent to answer in a variety of pleasurable ways. And you'll receive a bonus if they choose incorrectly.
Yeah, thanks for that.
In retrospect, we should have had you sign a waiver before handing over sharp objects.
Up next, a nice shape. If you decided to start dating shapes, which would offer the most stable relationship? The mysterious square, the charming rhombus, the passionate circle. And how'd we do? Anybody see my wrong answer? Oh, here it is. Because all their sides are connected, triangles are the strongest and most stable of the shapes. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why they cut pizza into triangles, because it will never, ever let you down. Coming up, quick fuel. Given how long it took last time, if you asked Earth to produce more coal, how would it respond? 1 sec, just give me 3 million years. 1 sec, just give me 30 million years. 1 sec, just give me 300 million years. Or 1 sec, just give me... Hope you like what you picked. Ow. For what it's worth, the hard coal currently on our planet first began forming 300 million years ago. Which really isn't that bad when you think about how long it takes a guy like me to get a text back. That's it for round 1. Numbers, numbers. Show me numbers.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand, maybe you should try winning. Your performance has triggered the need for another screw.
And remember, round 2 screws screw even harder. And you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So don't be shy about using that thing. Better get those answers in fast, player 2, before you get screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
Just wonderful, Cookie.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Take a good look at Dan Brown's got Renaissance men in different area codes. Based on international phone numbers, if Leonardo da Vinci had a cell phone, what would be Da Vinci's code? 39, 44, 101, or 3? What's this? You got screwed in the back, player 2. Let's flip the script on this question. I love this part. Bit of bad news for you. This one's not your specialty. This one escaped you. Leonardo da Vinci lived in Italy, which has the country code of +39. So to call da Vinci, you'd need to dial +39, then his number. Now, da Vinci's PIN number, that'd be something I'd like to crack. Nice screw job, player 1. Have some cash.
The algorithm demands your input. Would you like a question with air horns or a question about air horns? Use your device to select your preference. Your choices cancel each other out. Binge Pipe will select the slightly less satisfying option.
L'aspect, je moque de moi. 7.
This one's called A Question About Air Horns. I wrote a poem about air horns, and you can help me with the ending. It's true that I'm an air horn addict. I love them because they are rheumatic, pneumatic, chromatic, or phlegmatic. Who picked what? If you ever replay this question, don't pick that one. Air horns are pneumatic devices, meaning they use compressed air. Compressed air is also what I call the air coming from my... Sorry, I had to get at least one in there.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Why not try The Boy Who Lived and Rocked? It's gotta be tough when you've defeated the most powerful evil wizard of all time, but that was 10 years ago, and now you work for the magical equivalent of the DMV. Anyway, imagine Harry Potter on a nostalgia kick makes a Horcrux shout-out Spotify playlist. Which song would Harry not include? Single Ladies Put a Ring on It by Beyonce, Cuts Like a Knife by Bryan Adams, Cold Hearted Snake by Paula Abdul, or Sign of the Times by Harry Styles. Let's see how that shook out. Harry was himself a Horcrux, created by an act of unspeakable evil, namely being a One Direction fan. Want to see the right answer? In the Harry Potter books, Voldemort shattered his soul into pieces, hiding them away in everyday objects. They were called Horcruxes, and no part of Voldemort's soul wound up in a knife. Because even Voldemort knew the greatest magic of all is a power ballad sung by a Canadian with a mullet.
Ron Weasley for some reason.
Here we have Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein.
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. Monster.
Called stupid by Aristotle. Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. Okay, let's take a look. Nope, that wasn't it. Here's what you meant to pick. In Aristotle's History of Animals, he called the octopus a stupid creature. A little bad blood there. When he was a boy, an octopus used to call him stupid Aristotle. Oh, here's a good one. How to get away with identity theft. Based on her first name, how might actress Viola Davis compare to a hypothetical actress named Violin Davis? She would be smaller and thinner than Violin Davis. She would have greater range than Violin Davis. She would have a deeper, mellower voice than Violin Davis. Or she would be... I love this part. Right. About now you should feel ashamed. A viola is a larger instrument than a violin and has a deeper, mellower sound to it.
Let me out of my hole? Is that what that is?
Welcome to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time... Oh, I'm sorry, I was hosting the game. How stupid of me. Here's your clue. The shape of you. I sure hope you're in good mental shape. Good luck.
Take me points.
Player 2 wins!
Hey, I wasn't far behind this time.
Congratulations, Player 2. Next round's on you. I'll have a Cosmo. No, wait, make that an Appletini. No, wait, grasshopper. Get me a grasshopper. Oh, no, wait.
You don't know Jack, honey. You don't know Jack.
Binge Pipe's menu screen offers everything you need to start a tradition.
Alright. So we got,
don't think so.
I have a scalding hot coffee for anyone who gets in my way. I have a beef with Jim. I have a beef with Jim.
I'm Jim.
Here's your roast beef sandwich.
Thanks.
And I'll never forgive you for what you did to my father.
We got a bagel with lox spread for Ryan. Bagel with lox spread for Ryan.
I have 3 coffees for Mr. T, 4 teas for Mr. 3, and 40 pho trees for the gentleman in the back doing a vaudeville routine.
So do you want to play